let's just do this. I know this is going to go horribly wrong, even though I am fairly over-leveled. We have, for anybody who didn't see last episode, we have Sadness Diapini, which I only now realise that Happini obviously is happy. I call it sadness, not because of the happiness, but because I was sad that I got it. Anyway, it has Pound, Charm, Copycat, and Refresh. And then we have Ron the Teddiursa with Pound, Fury Swipes, and Faint Attack. And Johnny the Kabuto Notops with Pound, Absorb, Leer, and Mud Shots. Not a particularly amazing team, but as of right now, we can't really do much better. First gym coming up. I am terrified. Supposedly the gyms have been made a lot more difficult than last time around. And last time around, the gyms were really hit and miss, and that is what terrifies me, because I don't usually go into a gym and only lose one Pokemon. If I lose a Pokemon in a gym, I end up losing like 4 or 5. Towards the later half of the last generation, that didn't hold up. I did lose about like 1 or 2 Pokemon in the gym there, but even that I cannot afford right now. Right now, I need to make it through this gym, and I know I am over level, but last episode we ran into the Registeel, obviously, a Groudon, and a Genesect. And against all of them, about 10 levels lower than me, I struggled. Not literally using the move struggle, but I had difficulties defeating them. So, excuse me if I'm a little bit, like, scared. Scared doesn't cut it. Terrified is a better word. I also just noticed that, yes indeed, we have a serious weakness to fighting types, and this Dominiton is potentially going to show us how serious that weakness is, unless it dies. Again, 6 levels higher, doesn't even take it out. That being said, no, you just don't have any other moves that can hit me. You're not choice banned. You would do a lot more damage if you were choice banned. Also, you're a gym trainer. You didn't give items to the gym trainers, did you? You didn't. No, you would you? You totally would. I'm worried. You know what? I'm so worried. I'm actually going to go back to the Pokemon Center after that first fight. I am taking no risks. I took a lot of risks and paid with a lot of my Pokemon for it in the last generation. Some of those risks weren't risks, they were just straight up mistakes, or things I couldn't have prepared for. I'm going to try to minimize those situations this time around. I was thinking, what can I actually do about things I can't prepare for? Nothing, just be over-leveled. I want to make it through this series. I really do. But in order to make it through, I need to not be an idiot. And I don't know if you've been watching this series or my channel altogether for any longer than like 5 seconds. By definition you have, because this video is almost 5 minutes already. I'm not good at not being an idiot. It's not really my strong point, not being an idiot. It's the one thing I can actually do, is be an idiot. I'm kind of good at it, and I hope it's entertaining. But not being an idiot is really difficult for me. And I'm locked in, but that doesn't matter because you're going to fucking die. I'm so glad, so glad that I have this move. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had anything even normally effective against Haunter. Because I have normal type moves, which fuck off. Which obviously wouldn't do anything against Haunter, and I have a grass type move, which would be resisted by Haunter, and I have a ground type move, which would be negated by Levitate by Haunter. So I'd be in a lot of trouble if I didn't have Faint Attack. That being said, this Flygon does worry me a little bit. It has Sand Attack, which I don't actually know. Does Sand Attack... How does that work with Fury Swipes? Does it calculate whether or not you hit at the first hit and then independently calculate the succeeding hits? Or does it calculate whether or not you hit for every single hit? I guess we're going to find out. You also have Faint Attack, and it does nothing. This is the good thing about... Oh, that's a critical hit. Never mind. I was gonna... 2 hits. I'm leaning more towards it calculated for every hit individually now. We'll never find out. That could have just been bad luck and me hitting only twice. That being said, let's go back again, because that's what we do. We go back after every single OCD. Let's open this curtain. Could we have done that after going to the Pokemon Center? Yeah. Is there even a small chance that I would have started a script which would have automatically entered me into the gym fight and then have screwed me before going into the Pokemon Center? I suppose so, yeah. So was that reckless in a certain sense? Yeah. Yeah, it was. Should I have done that? Well, realistically speaking, the whole, like, scenario I just painted for you, did I paint it? I don't think that's the thing you say. It is now. Sketched is, I think, the word I was looking for. Or, like, build. Just the scenario I told you about. Fairly unlikely to happen, because that's just not how most games would do that kind of shit, because that would be unfair as fuck. Then again, Pokemon's pulled weirder stuff, so you never know. I don't know how many Pokemon are going to be in this first gym fight. I'm assuming it's not going to be a full 6 Pokemon all, like, buffed out to the max. But that's an assumption. An assumption that I am not quite sure about. So, let's take on the first gym leader, Chili. Again, quite terrified. He's got 3 Pokemon. Should be fine. Starting with a Mudkip. Remember when we had a Victory Bell? That was a good time, wasn't it? Now we face a Mudkip, which both of its stabs are actually super effective against Johnny. But Johnny's the only thing that can really do anything against Mudkip. Because Absorb, it's not even a ground type. What am I talking about? It doesn't get a ground type until it evolves. Twice? Question mark? I never know the middle evolution thing. Is Marshtomp a... That didn't do as much damage as I'd hoped. That being said, you only have tackle, it seems like. If you had Water Gun, which at this level you probably should, so you probably do, you would have used it here. Oh no, Water Gun is actually neutral, never mind. You have Water Gun. It is neutral. Everything works out for me. Okay, so Mudkip seems to be dealt with. Mudkip has been dealt with. I am almost at full HP. And we're down to your second Pokemon. Sadness is level 12, growing in... What does Sweet Kiss do, actually? Is that the confusing one? That's 75% chance of hitting a confusion. That is... probably better than Charm. Just in like a tight spot. I was gonna say a sweet spot. No! 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 Fuck! I'm very sorry that was loud. I know. That's really like clipping a lot. Fucking Zapdos! First gym! And I'm not even that over leveled because level 17 versus 40, Crit gods, be with me! Please, I need it. Also, Parahax gods, be with me, because God knows I'm gonna need that as well. Okay, at least I break through the paralysis. Oh no. Multi-hit move gods, be with me as well. I need to hit like 5 times this turn. I don't know what you're going to do. You're going to Thunder Shock. Shouldn't do that much damage. Actually, that's not that bad. You've got to be fucking kidding me. I did get a lot of luck with the Rock Blasts against Arcanine in the last champion fight. So, multi-hit move screwing me now seems like pretty fair. That being said, I didn't even win that fight. And I had to go... Okay. I thought for a second he was going to live with 1 HP. That's only the second Pokemon down. There's one more Pokemon to deal with here. And it's a Floatzel. Which means we're going back into Johnny. Yeah, I think that is the best course of action. Going back into Johnny and just absorbing him. I really want to learn Mega Drain ASAP. I don't know what you get for this gym. Which TM, that is. You have Ice Fang, which is resisted. Surely you have Water Gun. Bubble? Yeah, you must have Water Gun. Why are you using Ice Fang? I mean, other than that, but that can't be a strategy. Because I've got potions. And quick attack. Do you have nothing good against me? Is that it? Because I appreciate that idea. Please keep doing this. Other than me being frozen part, please don't keep being frozen, because that's kind of annoying. You've got Pursuit, which is probably the most damaging move you have. No. I would very much like to be thought out sometime this century. I mean, I know I'm a fossil. Well, I'm not a fossil. Well, you say you've got Water Gun. Oh my god. That does so much more damage. Why didn't you use that before? I mean, I'm glad that you did, but why didn't you? I don't think I have a full heal. And I certainly don't have a... what is it called? A defrost? Probably not. Yeah, I don't have anything to deal with you. So I'm just going to have to get lucky and thaw out. And for that, we are going to, in fact, use the speed button. Because fuck this shit. And we need to heal up, because if you use Water Gun at this range, I'm dead. Maybe I just need to send out Ron. As a matter of fact, I'm going to. I'm going to heal up Ron, because this isn't going anywhere. How much does a Oran Berry heal? Not that much. I'm just going to... he's also paralyzed now. I'm going to keep Johnny out for as long as I can, just in case he falls out. But it doesn't look like he will. Water Gun shouldn't take me out of this range. I'm still frozen solid. Let's switch into Run and see what Fury Swap does against this float. Didn't consider that! He used Pursuit literally like 5 times against me, and I didn't even think about it using... Yeah, that could have been bad. That could have been real bad. This is the kind of mistakes that I was talking about just a moment ago. The kind of mistakes that I shouldn't be making. Yet I am. Let's see. Please, hit one more. Damn it! Now you're going to heal. Use just a potion, which probably doesn't heal you that much. As a matter of fact, if I get lucky enough, you're going to hit just 2 times. You're going to hit 3. You're going to hit 4 times. Thank you for coming through, and I lost no Pokemon in this gym fight, even though I fought a fucking Zapdos. I think we can all be happy with that. And that also means that we now get to do a lot of more battles. We can't move on quite yet. I don't think. But we get a TM, right? And our first gym badge, which the gym badges in this generation just like, designs are not that great. It's like probably the least good part about this generation are the gym badge designs. Workup. So what you're telling me is that we don't get a useful tier. Because I'm not going to be using that. And you know that I'm not going to be using that. I think the next gym gives me Retaliate. We have to mash through some dialogue here. At least we'll have a thing going on the bottom screen, which is not just blue stripes, which would be nice, I guess. And I get HMO1 Cup, which means that I now have a... nothing much, really. Oh, I need to go to the Dream Yard. We're gonna do that this episode. You know what? We're only 15 minutes in. We've got nothing else to do. We might as well. These flies are getting out of control. It's usually not that big of a deal, but when I record, I like close my window and my door and stuff like that to like, well, first and foremost for sound, but also to like prevent any daylight from coming in, so that the lighting is always consistent. that kind of stuff. But that means that I've got this like big ass filming light up here. This a softbox for anybody that is maybe wondering. And it kind of attracts every insect in the room. And when they're spread out, it's not that bad. And during the summer, there's always going to be insects. That's just how summer works. But if they're all in my room, well, not every single insect in the world is in my room, but everything that's in my room all collects like around here because this is the only source of light. Yeah, that becomes an issue real quick. Ron now learns cut because he had an open slot. I'm gonna try to see if I can go west. I don't think I can yet. But if I can, nope. I at least had a chance, right? I just realized after recording last episode as well that I didn't need to take the Happiny. I got the choice to not take the Happiny, and there are Pokemon that I can actually like catch here in the Dream Yard after the first gym. Would have meant that I wouldn't have had Happiny in the first gym, but really, Happiny didn't really do anything in the first gym. So, at the end of the day, maybe it was a mistake to take Happiny, but if it survives long enough to become a Chansey and eventually probably a Blissey as well, it's going to be indestructible. It's going to be such a good wall. I'm going to give it Toxic and everything is going to die. I don't know where to get Toxic in this generation, but I will look it up. And I will give it Toxic, if I can. It might be a post-game kind of thing. It might be a late-game kind of thing. As a matter of fact, it definitely is a late-game kind of thing, if not a post-game kind of thing. By that time, it'll be dead anyway, because it's never going to make it to being a Blissey. Is it? It very well could. That all being said, let's annihilate this Galactic Grunt with a Cascoon. Okay. I can actually use Sadness to take care of this. Look at the pathetic moveset. This is probably going to take a while. Oh my god, so I'm not going to use Sadness to do this. Because, holy crap, that's going to take a while. I need a special attacker. I need a special attacker to get through this, because your physical attack is going to, defense, I mean, is going to, not the move I wanted to use. That shows you how pathetic Happiny is. After another Harden, granted 5 levels difference, a Kabuto did like 4 times the amount of damage. Wow. Let's see what Absorb does. It's going to be resisted. At this point, probably another pound is not going to be worth it, and Mudshot. Is that resisted as well? That's also resisted, but way more powerful. Which is a little bit weird. Okay, so the Cascoon, been taken care of. Johnny's level 18 now. Next up, I think, is the other Grunt, and I think there's only the 2 Grunts here right now. I don't think we fight anything or anyone else. For a second, I read that as being Heatran, and I was gonna lose my shit. Luckily, it's just a Heat Maul, which is significantly less terrifying. Just what? That's 1 HP damage. That's 1 HP damage because it is quad effective. Double resistant. Man, words difficult today. I mean, you can see what time I'm recording this at. It's a little bit later than I usually be recording. That is a one-shot. I'm not recording this the same day, by the way. I said at the end of the last episode I'm going to record the next episode right away. I was like, nah, let's not do that actually. That seems like a bad idea because I wasn't quite with it fully. So I waited a day and I had to do like a full day of work and stuff. And this always confused me. Like, those aren't other sages, are they? Those are just like projections of Getses? That cutscene always confuses me. Maybe because I haven't read the actual dialogue in the past 10 years. Yes, let that work in for a moment. This game is about 10 years old. You're welcome. Now you feel old. Unless you're like Yeah, this game is old. It's 2D, it's sprites, it's like ancients. The modern games are all 3D. What are you talking about? I'm 12. In which case, fair enough. I don't know if you should be watching these videos. I think if you're 12, maybe this is not the right type of content for you, because honestly, you probably just, like, you probably know. You probably know. Also, copper. So please, if you're 12, fuck off, because I don't want to get in trouble. Nobody's ever gotten in trouble yet for copper. I don't think. There was like a whole big thing when it was announced and things changed, and since then nothing's really happened. Maybe some channels have like gained or lost some popularity because they're now child-related channels, but honestly, that's kind of the point. Well, it's not kind of the point. Anyway. Warning, turn off the C... no, I don't want to enable the C gear. I don't know why I don't want to enable it, but I can't use it anyway. So now you can actually see my... Just shut up. Now you can actually see the time at all times, because it's on the bottom screen as well. Isn't that amazing? I have no privacy left in this world. If I wanted to, I mean, I can just change my computer clock. I am very much aware. But if I wanted to say that I'm recording this at midday and it's like 10 PM, I can't. I mean, I couldn't say that before either, because the day-night cycle is a thing. You know what? You know what? I think we're going to catch another Pokemon. I was going to say, I think we're going to end it off here because there's a lot of captures to do, but then I figured, actually, if there's a lot of captures to do, we might as well split them up. But I do think that also comes with a little bit of I have to fight at least like 1 or 2 trainers. These ones, and that's a double battle, so this is going to be terrifying. How many Pokemon do you both have? Only 1 each. And one of them is a Suicune! Because of course it is! Why wouldn't it be? I want it to be nice. I want it to be nice. I don't fucking know what Copycat even does. I'll use it though. I need to get rid of the Suicune. Obviously. Oh my god! And that only hit 2 times, because of course it did. And Apaine's pretty much dead at this point. So let's switch out Happiny, because that is not going well. And Fury Swipe seems to be doing well for me today, so let's Fury Swipe the Suicune until it dies. I am so not okay with what this game is doing to me. Do you have gut? No, you have pickup. But once you evolve, you might have guts. There is a possibility. There is a possibility that you, at this point, also have an item, actually. I probably should check that after this battle. This generation, we're now in the clear to the point where I am 1000% sure that Pokemon will not die from poison outside of battle. Still need to murder Suicune first. That's the most important thing. Vanapede is quickly poisoning my entire team, I am aware, but Suicune is an issue. Maybe that was a little bit overkill, I didn't need to like double team on Suicune there. But again, I want to be sure, Suicune's dealing the most damage. This Vampire doesn't really do much. Is it a poison type though? I don't know that it is. It might not be. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, yes it is. So that wasn't an issue, which is probably why I should have taken it out first, because then it couldn't have poisoned like 2 out of 3 of my Pokemon. Yeah, that would have been a better idea. But I was scared, okay? I was scared of the Suicune. We're seeing too many legendary Pokemon. Why is it that we always see legendary Pokemon at the start of generations? And even the first couple of episodes of the series, months ago at this point, in Kanto, we ran into like Mewtwo's and Mew even, I think. Like 5 times within the first like 7 or 8 episodes. And now, I think this is the third episode in Unova. We've run into a Registeel, a Groudon, a Genesect, a Zapdos, and a Suicune. What is this shit? Why can't I ever run into these late game? Preferably in the wild, where I can catch them. Anyway. No, I forgot about this fight. Fuck. And UFO Pokemon. Let's bring it on. You have a Primeape. Remember that time when I mentioned not being able to deal very well with fighting type Pokemon at the moment because of my team composition? Well, I think we know how this is going to end. It's not going to end with me having a capture. I think we can agree on that. Somehow you didn't go for Karate Chop again, which... that didn't do a lot. That did not do a lot. Please keep doing that. Because I need to murder you. Speed Falc. Do I outspeed you now? I outspeed you now. I already outsped you. Doesn't matter. I got rid of the Primeape. Unless this Mudshot misses, which I don't think it can. What are your next 3 Pokemon? I still lost a Pokemon. Don't get me wrong. We're still in trouble. Tropius. This thing is quite effective against Johnny. I'm still gonna die. I'm gonna wipe. Because this is gonna one-shot me. And now all I have left is a fucking Happiny. So let's wait until we just die. Please don't do this because I know that I'm gonna lose. There is a very small no there is not, because Happiny is a piece of crap. I guess I'll be putting together a new team. Look. Once we get through the early game, we'll probably be fine. But the fact that the early game itself, like, there needs to be a bit of a ramp in the difficulty, and right now I feel like there probably is going to be a ramp in the difficulty, which is gonna be horrible. But I feel like the starting point of the difficulty isn't set to 0, but it's set to like 10%, and it's gonna end at like 150%. But that extra 50% at the very end of the game actually adds less difficulty than the 10% at the start of the game, because at the start of the game I don't really have any tools to deal with difficult situations like this. So again, if we get to like the second or third gym and we have a pretty much full team and a couple more options in typings as well, I feel like we'll be fine. We just need to get there. And for that we have a backup box, which I will be taking 3 Pokemon out of and leveling up to like probably level 18, all of them? I don't know. I've got all the time in the world now, so I might actually do it manually to get a little bit of EV boost as well. I don't know. We'll see about that. Until next time, I'm Vlogger. You've been awesome. As always, I'm a very sad person at the moment.